Hi, I'm Sandy, and welcome to another day and Life with Sandy, and also Kim, and a girl on her phone. Well, good morning. Look at my shirt. I gotta make sure. Yesterday I had my, what do you call it? I had my hood sitting like that. It was all askew. And all through my video I kept wanting to go, move it, put it back where it belongs. Because I love a good hooded shirt. But this is my, and I actually got stripes, which you shouldn't wear when you're big. You shouldn't wear stripes. But I don't care. I've reached a point. I don't care. Anyway, not that I don't care, but you know what I mean. I never really cared what people thought. So that's not going to change about me. So anyway, we have birthdays today. Make sure my throat is clear. Today is Kay's birthday, and Kay is Janice Winthrop's sister. So Kay, your sister didn't even ask me to sing, but I saw it on Facebook, and she had so much love and support of you and just kind words. And I thought, that's a good sisterly love. And even though she didn't tell me, I'm still going to sing to you, Kay. You probably don't watch my channel, but Kay, show her, not Kay, Janice, show her this video. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kay. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, I hope you have a great birthday, Kay. You can be like my best friend, Kathy, and you can leave now if you'd like. My friend, Kathy, only stays on the videos long enough to see herself, and then she's gone. Like my father used to say, as long as a fart stays in the wind, that's how long she would be there. But anyway, Kay, happy birthday. But it's also Sandy Chapman's birthday, so Sandy, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sandy. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. And it's also Sharon. She gave me the pronunciation of her last name. Thank you very much. It's Sharon Spivey, Spivey, but it's pronounced Spivey. Thank you, Sharon. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sharon. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, I hope all three of you have a great birthday, because nobody had a birthday yesterday, so I had three of you today, so that was good. And one of you I just threw on there myself today. I don't care. If I see something on Facebook, I don't do a lot on Facebook, but if I see something on Facebook, I'm gonna acknowledge it, I guess. But we also have an anniversary, because today is Brandy and Terry's 22nd anniversary. So Brandy and Terry, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary. Well, I hope you have a great anniversary. I have a busy day, so today's going to be another day I'm going to be closing out my video earlier than I normally do. Yesterday I pulled into the garage right in the middle of it because I was going to vacuum my car, and I came in the house and I started to pick up this and this, and that song was pick a little, slap a little. Da, 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 da. See, I can't even remember it from yesterday. I just got that on my mind. But anyway, and so I forgot, and so then I thought, well, Jim's going to be home pretty soon. Oh, my car's in the way, because what a garage hog. We have a maybe 2 1/4 size garage. It's not 2 1/2, but it's like 2 1/4. After we moved in and Jim saw all the other houses in the neighborhood that had like a 3-car, not a 3-car. Well, I guess it would be a 3-car. The others, they have a room for a car, but it's like really small. So it's really, I would say it's a 3-car garage. And he said, why didn't we get that? Because we have a house that's just like ours, exactly like ours, across the street and a couple doors over. It wasn't for sale at the time, but it had 3 garage doors. So I think if Jim would have paid a little bit more attention to that detail, we probably wouldn't have had this house. Because it's nice, because he has this four-wheeler in the garage. So I guess it's a 2 1/2-car garage, I guess we have, because he's able to fit it on his side where he parks his truck. And then he's got like a whole wall of shelving units of his stuff that I don't even touch. That's his side. And then on my side, his stuff has come over to my side, has migrated to my side. My side, I have like some shelving units that I keep my extra, like when I go to BJ's and buy like, you know, like a lot of paper towels or a lot of napkins or stuff like that. I just store it in the garage, those kind of things that, you know, you're not going to draw mice. So my side is pretty much that. And then we have like our outside chairs and some folding chairs and things like that on my side of the garage. But I got room for my car. But all of this, the reason I brought all that up is because I have already done my car. Because when I got up, I took my shower and I thought, go clean your car. Go clean your car. So got the vacuum out, got the Windex out, got the, I don't know what it's called. Jim uses it on his truck. Like on the inside interior, it's kind of like a polish that you use on the, like on the dashboard and all, on the steering wheel and stuff like that. So got my car all sparkling clean on the inside. I have an appointment to get my oil changed at 3 o'clock. And then on the way home, I'm going to be a brave girl. I'm going to put my big girl pants on and go through the car wash. It's going to be scary. I haven't been in the car wash since 2000. Driving. I've never driven into the car wash myself since 2009, maybe 2000, well, maybe 2010. I got my car in August of 2010. But when I had my Jimmy and I went in and I got caught in the rung and it kept lifting me up and slamming me down and lifting me up and slamming me down. And then I thought that I was going to get hit by the car behind me. And it was like a scary experience. And so I never went back into the car wash. So I'm trying to overcome little tiny little things. To me, going through the car wash is a little tiny thing. When I was little, way back in the olden days, back when Lincoln was president, when you went to the car wash, you got out of the car, and somebody drove it onto the thing, and then you would walk along like through the windows, and you could see your car going through the car wash all by itself, getting clean, which it does basically now. I mean, you're just sitting there, you know. But and then at the end, the people would dry it off and clean it and vacuum it and all that, and then you'd get in. We didn't do that often. My mother said, "I've got 6 kids; they can wash my car. Get the vacuum out; you can vacuum." But on the rare occasions when we used to go to the car wash, it was kind of neat. So anyway, I got to do that. Well, I already did the cleaning of the inside of my car. Then with my car backed out, I cleaned my side of the garage. Jim can clean his own side of the garage. It's my way of thinking. But I got the broom out and swept it and cleaned it all out and then parked my car. And then now I'm seeing another damn ant. We're going to have to get an exterminator because that's the 3rd black ant I've seen. And those are carpenter ants, and those are not good ants to have in. Well, no ants are good to have in your house, but a carpenter ant definitely is not a good one to have. But that's the 3rd one. I've seen 2 in this room and 1 in the kitchen. Anyway, distracted. And it might even be the same one that I tried to kill. They're fast little buggers. I was trying to kill him the other day, and he kept getting away from me. So I bet you maybe that's still him. But I don't want him building a nest anywhere around here. The tree, we trimmed the tree, so was it last summer or the summer before? I think it was the summer before we trimmed the tree. So it doesn't need to be trimmed. But anyway, so I have to do, I already did my car. I've already done a load of laundry, folded it and put it away. Did a little bit of, like your normal straightening up around the house. And then I got my oil change. Oh, I got Kim live at 1 o'clock. I want to make sure I see her live at 1 o'clock. My oil change is at 3. Danny's coming over tonight. I don't know if Jim and I are going to go out to dinner or not. We haven't decided. We usually go out on Friday nights. Sometimes, not always, but if we do go out to eat, it's usually on a Friday night. And then what else? Oh, I wanted to switch my clothes over from, I have a walk-in closet, and then in my closet, there's obviously 2 sides. Jim's side is the duplicate of my side, and my side is like I have it's like a built-in dresser type of thing. It's got 2 drawers. No, it's got 1 drawer and 2 shelves, and then it's got slots for 12 pair of shoes, which I filled up because I'm a shoe hog. I really have a lot of shoes. And then I got like a bar and a bar, and then on the other side of that, a bar and a bar. So I got to rearrange my clothes because I usually put the summer clothes in the front and the winter clothes in the back. So now I got to put switch them back and forth. Jim's is the same. He keeps his clothes the same all year round. He doesn't care. He doesn't really care about switching them around. And then we have one big long rod against the back wall that we keep all of our like our sweatshirts and pants. And I have Alyssa's first communion dress. I do have 2 skirts. I don't wear dresses. I have a black skirt that's my old standby skirt that I wear for most things when I have to wear a skirt, and the skirt that I wore for Danny's wedding. But But other than that, so I got to switch that stuff around. And then I think that is going to do it for my day. Yeah, I think so. I saw the quote that I'm going to use at the end about swearing. I try so hard. Like I say flipping when we all know what I really want to say, but I don't say it. But, sometimes I swear that, today's the day I'm just going to not do this anymore. And I still have those moments. I still do, because it's just like, why? It's just why. But then I'm thinking, no, you swore you were never going to give up. And I know I'm never going to give up. So this is like a lifelong battle. This is the battle I'm going to be fighting the rest of my life. I know that. I've proven to myself that I can't lose it and keep it off without really putting some effort into it. I should clarify that. I got to put some effort into it. So I'm putting in the effort. I'm putting in the work. I'm putting in the time. And I'm doing what I need to do to stay on track. So I'm doing that. And just most days I like to swear. Sometimes it just works out perfectly. I never use the Lord's name in vain. I consider that just really, really bad. I just really do. But like I'll say F and you know what I mean. I'll say all that, and I'll say all of the words. I don't really care. I'll say them all. But you'll never catch me using the Lord's name in vain. I just think that's the worst thing you can ever do. And what always gets me is when you have like people that are atheists on TV, and they make it very clear that they're an atheist. When they use the Lord's name in vain, it's like, why? If you don't believe in him, why are you using his name in vain? I don't get it. I just don't get it. But anyway, where was I going with this? It wouldn't be a video if I didn't know where I was going with this. Oh, David, when he was probably 3, used the Lord's name in vain. But it was, I shouldn't say it was cute, but it was like Jimmy and Cindy swore a lot, and they used the Lord's name in vain, which just always, they don't, not around me, but around the kids. And the dog did something, and David was playing there. The dog like jumped over David, and then David said, "Damn it, that damn dog." And it was just so shocking, but it was just like, oh my gosh, did that come out of David's mouth, my little precious David? That and I looked at him, and Jimmy and Cindy looked at him, and they went, oh my gosh. He never swore again. They never, I told him, I said, that's a nasty thing to say, and I don't care if your mom and dad say it, they shouldn't say it. They're wrong to say that. And because I never correct my grandchildren unless I'm watching them, like type of thing. But I mean, if their parents are there, that's their responsibility. That's their job. Now, I might say something to them afterwards, not with the kids around, and just say, I think you should have done this or should have done that. But very rarely did I even do that, because I just think that's your job, that's your responsibility. You need to know how to handle that situation. But the exception being, if any of my grandchildren are going to use the Lord's name in vain, they're going to hear about it. And I tell them in front of the kids, I do not like that. You do not talk that way in front of me. Not that they do it, but I mean, if they ever did, I would. It's. I always told them when they would say, "Oh my God, oh my God," I'd say, "Why can't you say, oh my gosh? I would rather you just said, oh my gosh. I'd rather just said that." So now they do that around me. Now, do they do it outside when I'm not around? Who knows? But at least they have enough respect for me to know that I do not like that, and so they don't do that. But. So anyway, I do swear. I do swear a lot. I try to work on it, but sometimes a well-laid swear word just fits the situation. I can't help it. It just does. I mean, I know there's so many words in the English language, and you could probably be a little bit more articulate than have to do that, but I know who I am. But anyway, I wanted to give out a big congratulations to Andrew, who passed his test for teaching, to his teaching certificate. I guess that it's just as hard to pass as like the lawyers, because lawyers very seldom pass on the first time. And this was Andrew's first time. And Andrew, I am just so proud of you. I didn't have a doubt. But I did throw some prayers your way just in case. Just in case. Just that little slim hope that, like 1 or 2 extra prayers might help. So, and my thought is that they can't hurt. They can't hurt. They can only help. And, maybe all your prayers aren't answered by God, but, maybe he has a reason. One of my favorite Garth Brooks songs are unanswered prayers. Sometimes he has a better reason down the road. Well, you can't figure out why he didn't answer that particular prayer, and then something else happens to you, and then you kind of forget what that prayer was that you prayed for, and then you realize that you got the better end of the deal. So, okay. I got to get going. I got lots to do. Lots and lots and lots and lots. So, going to stay on track. I don't know. Like I said, I'm doing really well this week. I really am doing really well. The exception being Easter Sunday. I kind of went a little crazy on Easter Sunday, but I've stayed on track. Oh, I'm not showing you the food that I made yesterday for the collab that I'm doing with Danielle Nicole. It comes out at 9 a.m. on the 23rd of April. It's a Sunday. And I made an Asian chicken bowl. It was delicious, but it didn't look like the picture as much, but it tasted really, really good. It really did. So if I still have a picture of it, because I think I showed it at the end of my video. No, I'm not going to even show it to you. Because, I always hate on Facebook when they show a picture of their food, and then I'm thinking, oh, you thought that looked good? You really thought that looked good? But then sometimes Esther Newman, anytime she makes a platter of food, like her vegetable trays and that, it's like it should be in a food magazine. There's so many people that I watch that show their food, and I'm thinking, you ought to take a picture of that and put it on your food magazine. Suzanne, over at Suzanne Bright Lights. Is it Bright Lines or Bright Lights? Bright Lines. Suzanne at Bright Lines. She's such a photographer. She's got such an eye. It's like I'm always envious of people that have such an eye for that. She can get the beauty out of just like a garbage can. And I'm not exaggerating. She has the eye, and her pictures and her food and her videos they just really spark a lot of joy in me. They really do. So I'm going to leave a link to her channel down below, and just go and check her out, because she's from New Zealand. She's down under, I know that. And I get all confused because I know they're going through their winter, or they're in their fall right now, I think. Because we're in spring, they're in fall. Yeah, I get that all mixed up. So anyway, but now I'm going to be done babbling. So if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, leave a comment, hit the like button, and no, see. And I was going to say, and swear if you want to. You can swear if you want to, but also share. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.